Miracle Boy Boxing, guys. I am your host, Jose Cruz, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bring up something that's interesting. Just recently, Terence Crawford came off the biggest win of his career, knocking off one of the best welterweights to put on a pair of gloves in recent memory, Errol Spence Jr. Tremendous fight. Not the end of the world for him. He'll be back. And likely to be at 154. But be that as it may, Terence Crawford, getting back to what I was going to say, Terence Crawford recently put up saying that if he and Floyd Mayweather fought, that he will beat Mayweather. Mayweather had never been beaten, 50-0, fought all kinds of fighters, a who's who in the sport, legends on top legends. Mayweather, the surefire Hall of Famer. I think he went into the Hall of Fame this year, if I'm not mistaken. If not, he's a first ballot. So I say this because Terence Crawford, like I said, he said he'll beat Mayweather, and Mayweather was at the fight, sitting at ringside watching the fight, watching everything, watching the boxing skills, the talent, the tremendous performance Crawford put on display, and watching Crawford become undisputed champion, watching all those titles drop around his shoulders and wrapped around his waist, becoming the guy at 147. Mayweather was the king at 147 during his career for some time, beating, like I said, a who's who in the sport. Mayweather, like I said, Crawford said he'll beat him. And Mayweather was there ringside. Mayweather, and I say this, Mayweather, even though he's 46, right? He's 46. Yeah, 46. 46 is 46. It is what it is. But he's not a 46 sitting on the couch all day doing nothing. He's retired, but he's not really retired when it comes to physical activity and training. Mayweather, like I said, he's not a 46-year-old on the couch all day, retired, left the gym since retiring, fighting Berto, none of that. Mayweather has never left the gym. He's still sharp. He's in shape. Boxing these exhibitions. So he's active. 46 years old, he's active. And he looks sharp. I've seen videos when he's hitting the bag, the mitts, the training. Vintage Mayweather. Speed. Accurate. Sharp. No, didn't skip not one beat. I didn't see not one beat skip. And here I'm thinking, Mayweather, and we've seen this before. If you're, I'm a hardcore fan of boxing. I'm no casual. I've seen it before. George Foreman competing at a high level in his 40s. Bernard Hopkins competing at a high level in his 40s. And Mayweather, 46, who is still in the gym, putting on exhibitions, staying active, at the fight at ringside. Yeah, at the fight like everyone else, but at the fight at ringside, watching Crawford receiving all these titles, being in the center of attention, and Mayweather, and I'm thinking to myself, Crawford said he beat Floyd recently, just the other day. And I'm thinking to myself, Mayweather's probably thinking about coming out of retirement to fight Crawford. Because think about it. Mayweather has never been undisputed champion. And Mayweather's all about the money, right? Business. And I say, if Mayweather, like I said, he's doing these exhibitions, he's in the gym, he's training, he's in shape, he's not sitting down on the couch all day doing nothing, 46-year-old. This is a 46-year-old that's in the gym, hitting the pads, hitting the bag, training, sparring, exhibitions. He's out there doing stuff. He still has his gloves on. Yes, it may not be real fights, but that's enough. That's enough to get him to keep him sharp. At 46 years old, You know it's for Mayweather to come out of retirement and fight the guy at 147 now, in his prime, undisputed champion of the world, Terence Crawford, and say at 46, I came out of retirement and I beat the best pound for pound fighter in the world. And now I'm undisputed champion for the first time. Mayweather has never been undisputed champion. For everything he's accomplished, he's never been undisputed champion. So imagine now this happens. That was to happen. Mayweather, as a competitor that he is, don't you think he's thinking about coming out of retirement to fight Crawford? As a competitor that he is, I'm sure he's thinking about it. Especially that Crawford said that he would beat him recently. That's a challenge. You're challenging me. I've never been a fan of Floyd, and I've always wanted to see him lose. I don't care. All his fights. But if this fight was to happen, I'd put my money on Floyd, the old man, to beat Terence Crawford. I think Floyd will still give him hell. That shoulder roll is still there. In his last exhibition, when Kenny Bailey stopped the exhibition when it was getting out of hand, the guy came out to rush him. He came on to rush him, and Floyd stepped back, put his arms up, and when the guy jumped on him, Mayweather was ducked a couple of punches, and at the same time, after he ducked those couple of punches, he threw a quick left hook. So quick, the guy didn't even see it, and the guy jumped in the air. And I was like, whoa. It was fast and short and accurate. I was like, okay, Mayweather, you still got the speed, huh? So, like I said, man, George did it in his 40s, Bernard in his 40s. This is not something new. Mayweather was to come out of retirement and fight at a high level in his 40s. This is nothing. It's just that this is going to be Mayweather's first time coming back to fight in his 40s. He did it before in 2009, but he was in his 30s. 30s and 40s, two different things. But I feel he can do it. If Mayweather wants to come out of retirement and fight Crawford to become undisputed champion, he can do it. I know he can do it. He's never been undisputed champion, and the money will be there. That's definitely a pay-per-view fight. Big pay-per-view numbers will be made, and the money will be there. Crawford will definitely bring the crowd, the money, and you add Mayweather in there. Come on. Mayweather was what? The pay-per-view king, right? It's interesting. I like to see the fight. I don't know about you guys. Floyd Mayweather Jr. versus Terence Crawford for the undisputed championship. But that's the thing. If Crawford stays at 147, but I think if Mayweather was to get his attention, Crawford would definitely stay and sign that contract. I have no doubt. Why would Crawford leave 147 and Mayweather call you out? That's a tremendous fight if it happens. Well, I just want to touch on that topic there because that's been the talk lately. Even though I want to see my boy Ennis fight Crawford. After Ennis, I don't know who could beat Crawford at 147, but if Mayweather comes out and steps in there with Crawford, Mayweather had the chance, even at 46. Miracle Boy Boxing. I'm your host, Austin Cruz. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, guys. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.